everybody. Welcome to AGTV and our Garden Crafts show. We're going to be with you for the next hour live with some of the most beautiful crafting products that you've ever seen. And you know, as the flower girl that I am, right? I've never met a flower I didn't love. I've got brand new flowered things. We've got a brand new card kit today. We've got some amazing new dies that you've never seen. We have, you know, we have all the things that it's going to take for you to connect through being creative. And I'm really excited about that. And so welcome in to everyone joining us on AGTV. I see you in our chat, Kim and Sabrina and Marie and Susan and Dale and Jean. And I saw Kenny, and I saw Lisa, and I saw Shelly. And hello, everybody. And if you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram Live right now, you just got to know that we're having more fun over on AGTV on our website because it's the best place to see the show, especially on a desktop, because you can see it in widescreen, you can see the chat, and you can see all the items that I'm going to be showing up close and personal in one fell swoop. So thanks for joining us from wherever you are, and we are really excited. So in the show today, we have a bunch of things that are coming up for fall, right, on our HSN shows on August 18th and 19th. That's really important, so mark your calendar. That is 12 and 7 on the 18th and 1 on the 19th for craft days, 2 craft days. Very exciting. And from there, we have all the Anna's Archive stuff, so we have lots of back-end stocks to talk about today, which means all things tea party. Isn't that exciting? We've been out of stock with one die set that's come back since 2020. The very first, the virtual create was in 2020. We have a die set from that. So that's in the show today. And before I let everybody go and we get into our first item, I'm just going to show you a quick little preview of, this is the brand new card kit. So beautiful in the garden. This is one of the things that I'm really excited about, and that is some new Dragonfly and Butterfly dies with some amazing iridescent foil cardstock. We have a brand new Woodland die set today, and that's not all. Like you could actually win everything that I just showed you, which is very exciting. All you have to do is listen as I present all these amazing products. I'm going to show you demonstrations with everything, and I'm sure you're going to learn something. But the best part about AGTV is our community, and that's everyone that's joining us. So make a new friend today if you can. Lots of fun, so participate. Look at that, everybody loved it. Okay, can't wait. All right, we'll be right back with In the Garden card making kit. So we were just talking about a famous hymn in the garden, and that's not where the card kit actually got named for, but it is something that is all about antique ephemera. And when we're looking at this is a sort of a new format for us, and what I mean by that is that it's a simpler, easier, more friendly card making experience. And it's going to start with these beautiful cards, right? So we have, you're going to make 10 three-dimensional cards, and you see we have a beautiful, like, dark purple. So this is really for fall, and the palette is amazing. The fonts are actual antique fonts, and so I think that's something that you're going to like when you're looking through this. You see a lot of brand new colors and designs on these cards, and look at that, we're going to make something with this. But that wonderful 4-step process where we mix and match works the same way as our Simply card kits, but this one is in a folio. These are small little 4x6 layers. They're all different, but you see we've got the antique ephemera going there. Look at that, antique notes, beautiful old world typography. Of course you get foam adhesive and 10 envelopes, but the idea behind this is that it's just a few embellishments with that beautiful old world sentiment type. So as you're looking at this, I think this is really fun for all of us that like to make things and make things quickly, right? Life is a garden, sending you sunshine. There we go, sending you a bouquet of happiness, plant seeds of kindness. We're gonna be talking a lot about kindness today. We have a special guest joining us, and it's gonna be really fun. We're gonna be talking about Create today, and that's gonna be all about kindness, gratitude, and generosity. And so you see those 3D embellishments inside the set. So everything's gonna work effortlessly together. So let me just make something quickly so that you get the idea of right, we start with a pretty card. It's already foil stamped. This is a beautiful sort of gray blue. And then the layer is the wreath and the thistle, all in foil, lovely. And so then we've got this antique ephemera, like so the antique flowers and then beautiful foil leaves. And this is where it just gets, I think, easier. You're just peeling off the back. Now you can add die cutting to this, and we have hand painted, brand new hand-painted butterflies. You can add more things to these, but we've heard you say, this is too much, right? This is just too many layers, it's too thick to mail, right? We hear you loud and clear. So what we did was we sort of scaled it back, right? It's 102 pieces in the kit, and they make 5x7 cards. Oh, here's one with the fancy die cutting in the background. So you get it. If you still want to do this, please do. But this is like, I think, harkening back to the very first card making kits that we ever made. And for somebody that's been doing this for more than 30 years, those first kits, it was like a geranium sticker, one sentiment, a card, and a layer, and that was it. So we're going back to our roots, so to speak, in the garden card making kit. Now, this is back to the hymn. This was the really fun part. Like, I can hear my dad. I grew up in a Baptist church, and I can hear my dad singing this song in the garden. And it was something like he had this booming voice, but he would only sing in church, and that was the kind of the thing, was like, why don't you sing regularly, right? Just like, but I can hear him now in this conversation today that we've been having. So, all right, butterflies are also a theme today, right? We have butterflies and dragonflies coming up towards the end of the show. But again, how much fun creating something very simple. This is something that I could see you doing if you have a granddaughter, right? And you want to spend a little time together. I can see putting this on the table, right? And we're not talking about having to get out a machine to do that, right? Everything we need is in one beautiful box. And so whether you think, okay, I love this color palette, maybe that's what it is, but this is our newest expression of the card making kit. We have done so many different types of them, but we're always listening to you, trying to do it better, making it more refined, making it easier, and of course this is going to go with so many things that you already have in your craft room. But you see the fall colors in the flowers, tiny little butterflies, beautiful gold foil embellishments. That little spade is definitely here. And then those hand-painted butterflies. All right, so 10 cards, 102 pieces, very simple, very easy. Nita says she loves the old hymns. That's so beautiful. Mary Annette says, for sure doing these for Easter. Oh, and Dale says, so lovely. Okay, see, this is nice. This is where, there's no pressure to do the latest and greatest thing, right? Or paper fold or flip out or step up or all the things, right, that these cards are these days. What's so nice is that we can just enjoy making something for someone and sending them a bouquet of happiness. Doing that in 3 easy steps. Reminding people, right, that life is a garden. Look at that, garden books. Sending you a watering can, right? I just love it. So simple, light, effortless, whimsical, very much like the butterfly itself. Love that. Okay, so we're coming back with a brand new die set, and it's perfect for fall, so don't go away. Linda says, what happened to the July mystery box? You know what? They're shipping today. I know it's like, gosh, it's already the 30th of July. There's been a lot happening around here. There's so much like going on. I just saw those boxes getting labeled. So as soon as they get picked up, they'll be on their way to you. How much fun if you were lucky enough to get in on the mystery boxes earlier this year. You know that it's like having a birthday every month. Okay, this is our brand new 3D Woodland frame die set. And what I want you to notice is the beautiful edges and the vines and it's like a trellis or an arbor. But it's also got a concentric set in the center. And this was designed to really work for all of your fall projects, and I think I have one here, I do, with those fall embellishments. You see how we get something a little more structured, less decorative, but even here, like you can see it in the gold foil, gives you a lot of beautiful details. So we're always coming up with something new and different to run through your Empress Elite or really any die cutting machine that you already have. It's going to work like this, so where anybody joining us for the first time on AGTV, I would love to say hello to you in the chat. So if you could identify yourself, if this is your first live stream with us, we want to hear from you. Okay, going through that machine, really simple, one pass. We turn something very plain into something very decorative, and I think that it's just it's so exciting. This never gets old, no, not one bit. Okay, gorgeous. So we have the concentric dies. You can cut this out to be a frame if you want to. We've got little pieces to weed there. Again, this is a highly decorative die, so there we go. So you can see how it does give, I think this was, this also is gonna work really well with like the Leon paper crafting collection, which I have a little card here to show you, which is that beautiful floral. Taking the background, right, adding a little, maybe you add the die cuts or the rub-ons to that frame. There's a shadow layer. It's really lovely. And then we have the center, and one thing right after the next, right, building from the bottom up. We're celebrating. Okay, what are we celebrating today? Look at that. It's a flat card. Are we celebrating that it's a flat card? I think so. Oh my goodness. Okay, so pretty. Hello from Los Angeles, Marissa. Okay, Martha is here. Hello to all. Leslie says she loves this with the trellis dies. Sherry says it looks oriental too. I think you can go there. Oh, there we go. We have an AGTV first-time viewer who is Barbara. Barbara, hello. So exciting. If you already identified yourself and this is your first time, hi, we're so happy you're here. Okay, back to Woodland. You can make it trellisy and frilly, and then you could make it dark and beautiful for harvest season. So amazing. So pretty. Okay, what's your favorite so far? Do we like the garden card kit? Do we like the die set? Look, we have a fancy easel card, china cabinet, pretty flowers. Look at that. Okay, there's so many ways that you can use this die set, and you can completely make it your own. So I'm thinking that this is an all occasion set. This is something that you'll use year round, that you'll be adding to your craft room I'm sure we're going to be making a lot of projects with it. Look at this with the green. How beautiful. All right, so one more time with feeling. There we go. And our anniversary stickers, and oh, even prettier. Here we go. Look at that. Love that. All right, I want to see these. They're gonna intertwine. Yes, love it. Birthday wishes. It's for me. It's for me. Not today. Not today, but next Tuesday. Okay, there we go. Gorgeous, right? Really, really beautiful. There it is again with Leon. Do a little sanding. Make it look like it's made out of timber. How beautiful. What a gorgeous Christmas card. So many ways to use this brand new die. And it is available today here on annagriffin.com, which is always exciting to launch new things. AGTV is where it's at, and we love making sure that you get to see it first, because, you know, this is, who can have, I mean, this is it's a beauty pageant of cards every time we show up here on AGTV. So exciting. Oh, look at that. Birthday wishes. Thank you. So exciting. All right, we are coming right back with our special guest. Hello, Erica Zipper. So nice to see you.
A little happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. My singing will hurt everyone's ears, but as promised, a toast to you, my beautiful friend. I poured champagne this morning. I was like, the hell with the orange juice. We don't need mimosa.
I love your spirit. That's called breakfast wine.
I love it.
Oh, Erica, you need no introduction, but let's tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Oh gosh. Okay. I am married to Mr. Universe, lovingly also known as Ralph, because he's like super hot and way crazy brilliant. I have no idea what he's doing with me. And we have 5 fluffy puppies, a Bernedoodle, Schnoodle, Golden Doodle, Party Poodle, and a little tiny Beaver Terrier. And I love people, I love crafting, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Oh, I love you, and this whole team loves you, and every Griffinite in the community loves you. I
love the Griffinites. Like I'm partying with people across the country. I hit it up and create with people in California. I'm part of the Tar Heels. The Florida Griffinites, we're having a massive crop party in your honor this weekend. So, good stuff. I've never met a Griffinite I couldn't connect with.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, well, we're going to name you president of it all. So tell us, one of the things that is happening in the show today is that we have this lowest price ever on Create tickets, and so you've been to a few of them, right? How many have you been to?
I joined the first time Crop at Home 2. I've never missed an event since. And for me, it is not just about all the beautiful stuff that we're making, but clearly the connections with people is it's unmatched. There is just nothing like it. I am a person who prefers to have fellowship with others, and the Create events, and I guess Crop at Home is now Create too, but those events with the craft room make it incredible for everybody, because you're not in like a room together, but you are. So at the end of the day, when the projects are done and you're in the craft room, you're literally making new friends with all sorts of people. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Well, this year we're doing things a little differently. November 14th, 15th, and 16th, where we have each day is dedicated to a particular emotion, an ethos that I think is our Griffinite community, and that is we're starting out with a day of gratitude, a day, then a generosity day, and then a kindness day. Is there any of those 3 that you're looking forward to the most?
I love them all. I definitely dig the kindness probably the most, because for crafting, anyone who's met me in craft rooms previously knows that my jam is to make stuff and then have it with me all the time. So I could be at the grocery store or at a drive-through, and if I have a nice connection with somebody, I pull a card out of my purse that I have pre-made and have ready to go to basically acknowledge a person and say to them, I'm a card maker and I'm giving this to you because you've touched my life today. And
Oh.
I've shared that with others, and people have said like, oh, I'm doing that now. And so for me, I think it's that there's not enough kindness in the world, and it's just a little way to use our creative emotions and stuff and spread it through the world.
Oh, I just love that. I have goosebumps. Thank you so much. And for everybody that's watching, I met Erica in the craft room at your first event, and I'll never forget you, right? You were standing up working and looking at your camera, and you were just as effervescent as you are right now, and you were captivating, and I was like, who is Erica Zipper? Can we call Erica Zipper? And then poof, and you and I have seen each other more than just now this year, so it was a joy to be able to spend time with you in person and at HSN. And so, what happens twice will happen 3 times, so get ready, Buttercup.
Well, I'm hoping to be one of these guests that gets to zoom into Atlanta and party and party with you for real.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Please do.
And so, okay, I can't let you go today without telling me, is there a hot new pal? Are you out and about on the scene? I gotta know. I gotta know. Everyone wants.
Oh, that's funny. Yes, there is.
I already knew the answer because, you're totally glowing and continuously each show we see you, and I'm like, I know there is somebody. I love it. Yay! That makes me so happy.
Yeah, and thank you for your coaching. Back in March, that did not go unnoticed. I still hear you with your what was it? What do you call your pad? Your girl pad?
My she shed.
Your she
forget
shed.
about it. Yes.
Yeah.
It is a testosterone-free zone, and I like it that way. And fortunately, Ralph, he tolerates my craziness, but it works.
Oh, I love it. So, see, you've made a big difference for me, Erica. Thank you so much. You're so funny. Oh, well, I hope the Florida Griffinite get-together this weekend is a blast. I hope you all have the best time, because I keep hearing everybody's going. So tell everyone hello, okay?
I will indeed. Take care, my sweet friend.
Thank you. Mwah. Bye for now. Oh, how fun. Okay, that was really great. Okay, we are, do we have a graphic for this? We do. Okay, we're coming right back. I'm going to talk a little bit about Create. You're going to get to see a preview that you haven't seen yet. That is the craziest chat. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, so here's what's happening. We have today, we have tickets to Create are normally $410, and that is down from the $495 that it was all these previous years. It's been reimagined, the whole event. It's November 14th, 15th, and 16th. It is a 3-day crafting, extravaganza. It is an all-inclusive thing where we're not only sending you this, we're sending you one big box of tools and materials. It's going to arrive mid-October, and then when you get that, you have access to the preview, prep videos, and the private platform that the event is hosted on. So it's not like it's on YouTube or Facebook or some private YouTube or Facebook group. Create is a bona fide event, and it happens, just like Erica said, with Griffinites all over the world, and it is an extraordinary experience. So $380 today. If you haven't gotten your ticket, there are already thousands of people that are joining us, and it is so much fun. We are going to be making, like I told Erica, like we're starting with our gratitude, and so that, you know, in November, right? We're always thinking about Thanksgiving, but having Thanksgiving in your heart, what does that look like in paper? And what is that experience like Erica in the grocery store? She makes the connection. She gives something she's created. I love that, right? That's what Create's about. You learn and you experience, and there's $1,500 worth of product and stuff in the box. We're talking, there's 44 dies, brand new dies that are in the event. But when we're thinking about generosity and kindness, I was showing this already. This is a new box. We have on our generosity day, we're doing a cookie swap. And we have recipes, and we're going to share. We're actually going to do the thing, right? My team today made me a little birthday treat box. But this is designed to actually fit cookies, which is really a fun tradition that we have here in the office. But we're going to be taking the dies in the event, the 44 dies, and we're going to use them throughout all 3 days. And it's 9 classes, 19 hours of live instruction, plus the ability to download the instructions and go back at any time in perpetuity, right? As long as the platform stays in the world, and it's a business, so it's going to stick around. You can go back to it, which is so great. But then every night we have this craft room that Erica was talking about, and after watching me all day and our team, right, you are dying to talk to the camera. I promise you. You just want to talk to everybody in the event, and you get to do that. It was really fun. We have this. This is a post box die that this is not what we're making, but the die made this. We are taking all of the things, right? So each one of the die sets has ancillary dies and decorative dies, and we're going to be taking them all, using them in different ways. So the learning is going to be very different this year, very much like Crop at Home 5 was in May, where you came away with skills, things that you learn to think about what you own and have differently. We get really creative with it. And so that's just a tiny little preview of all that you can expect. It is, everything is arriving in Atlanta this week. So you'll be getting a full-on preview in the coming weeks. We're going to unpack and unbox and show you everything that you're getting. And I know so many of you have said, "Oh, how do I buy that sight unseen?" Just read the reviews. Talk to a Griffinite. It is. You don't want to miss it. That's how. I mean, once people come to an event that we have done, they never even question it. And I know that sounds. I don't know, that sounded funny, but I just want to reiterate that today is the last day that we're ever offering $380 tickets. There will be some sales between now and the shipping in October, but this is the lowest price. So very good. And unless you're an AG member, they always get a big discount. Okay, so exciting. Yay, sneak peeks. Looking forward to all the things. All right, we love the cookies. Okay, great. All right, I'm headed to the back in stocks next, so don't go away. right, so fun. Okay, I need to win a trip, Sherry says. Oh, Sherry, hi. We haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad that everybody's saying how great the event is. It is something that is not to be missed. All right, many of you missed this product in, I think it was February. This is our Teapot box die set. Look at that. Amazing, giant life-size teapot. Okay, look at this, with the little tea inside of it. Little spoons, little tea bags, right? This is just so much fun. And the die set is going to create, so it creates the box in one cut. And you want to cut two, so you have two sides of it. But then we have a little tea bag, we have sentiments, we have a spoon, and we give you the instructions for how to create this on your own, one at a time. Here we go. This is where the adhesive goes, how to put it together, how to decorate it. I think that's really fun. And I'm just gonna, let me just show you. If we were cutting with our Empress machine, you wanna take the big die, and you wanna take the two sheets, right? So we're using the China cabinet cardstock, but you want to put it double-sided cardstock face to face, okay? And then cut the box, all right? So you cut through both pieces and then cut your accent pieces as well. The reason that we want to do that is so that when you put the box together, right? So we're going to put the bases together so that we have these, so that they can fold up on the sides. And what's nice about this die versus some, like maybe you have the bow box dies, or maybe you have, you're getting the new Halloween box. If you've noticed how many amazing boxes we've put together this year, we know that we like gifting, as crafters. We know that we really enjoy making things that occur like this, that are very simple. Right? And simple means you're going to continue. If it's easy for you, you will enjoy it. When it gets hard, I know for me, like when something is just too hard, I really pay attention. And it was like, oh, maybe that's just not meant to be. So you want it to be simple, you want it to be easy, you want it to be something that, this is definitely that. So maybe you have a friend that's like under the weather, and you want to give them a little tea and sympathy, right? This is the way to do that, right? Take that over to someone's house. Fill it with a greeting card. Add little die cuts. Maybe you have a crafty friend and you want to give all the things that you're cleaning up your craft room, and you've got like scraps or something that you want to add to the little box. Very simple. Easy to do, and I'm going to give you those. So much fun. And if you missed these, there we go. So Claire says the boxes are her favorite things. And there we go, but it's amazing. There's a lot of really great people and saying great things about this little box die. So this was where we started out. I think it was in January this year, and we knew that we were going to be coming out of the gate with something that was more project-based, because at Create, that's what happens. We make cards, we make beautiful things. We're going to be making cards and tags and boxes and some really special things in the event, but this allows us to do this year-round. So that teapot, a nice little symbol of hospitality, warmth, and love, and whatever it is that's needed and wanted. This is a definitely perfect thing to maybe you're giving a shower, right? Gosh, it's already July. Maybe there's a September wedding coming up in the world, and you're the one in charge of doing the bridal shower. There you go. So here we have a little bookmark. Oh, there's candy in there. Wow. Okay. If you have these and you love these, very good. Okay. So adorable. All right. Now all the paper. Now I told you we were starting out with all the tea things. So here we go. Right into this next item. So be right back. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, Julie says, hubby just bought my first Create box for me for my birthday early. Julie, congratulations. That's so exciting. We should just, alert all husbands' birthday presents that Create is the #1 requested thing. No, I just made that up. Newsflash. Okay, here we go. Our China cabinet paper crafting kit has not been seen in a minute. And it's because it hasn't been in stock, because it is one of those all-inclusive kits where you're getting double-sided cardstock in 12 by 12 and 5 by 7, and then all the embellishments and sentiments and gold foil embellishments as well. It is something to behold. All of this is gorgeous antique paper patterns. Even these are all those illustrations of the things from my archive, right, that would have been used for decals on a very, very famous Parisian porcelain, French porcelain, I guess, that one loves to collect if one was me. But here it is. I can't have too many plates. I'm definitely rich with plates, and little cache pos and little trays, and they're on the walls, they're in the cabinets, and I use them and I have the best time. Okay, but you can put them on your paper crafts, and you can do that with these lovely little tiny small China cabinet flowers, all these beautiful flowers, tiny little wonderful sentiments shaped like plates. And then there we start this tea thing, right? So we have the teapot, we have little teacups and spoons, we have mugs, we have napkins, and we have these beautiful porcelain pieces that are all, look, we can even use the tray, okay? And then we've got big, giant, double-sided, 2-layer stickers of the actual plates and the backgrounds. So you can work with these. They're all miniature paintings, so perfect for creating something, like a birthday or something that is just as lovely as this. Okay, so Abigail says, my friend does a fundraiser tea every year, and this will be wonderful for the tables. Yeah. Make the decorations with it, right? Create, you've got lots of things in your craft room. Maybe you have the rocking card dies, right? There we go. We can pour the tea up, right? All right, okay, let's go here. So as we have pretty tonals in there, so everything is double-sided in the cardstock. Look at that, adding a little lace border. This design is actually designed like a dining room, and it has a really nice sort of wainscoting look to it. But there we go. We have the tray, we have a platter, and then of course we have the teapot and the teacup. What a beautiful composition using all those beautiful elements. This is I think one of the hallmarks of what we do, is that we make it so easy to combine a lot of different things into one look. And to me, this looks very Victorian, but it's also up to date, modern, and fresh all at the same time. Beautiful palette, sort of a gray blue, a seafoam green. Oh, this one opens too. We're a little lavender. Love it. Okay, pop out dies. How many of you have those? Okay. All right. Okay, how funny. All right, I see you. All right, Christy has 5 sets of dishes like me. Can't have too many pretty plates, right? And for somebody that that doesn't cook, well, she likes to order in, but I'm so busy. But I do, I do like to entertain, and I do like, upside down and backwards. I do like playing with all of these things that I love in real life, but playing with them in paper. So I think you will too. And we have some really gorgeous embellishments. Also back in stock. So every single one of these really beautiful. Nothing. Oh wow, we got a lot of pop-up dies. That must have originally come out with the pop-up die timing. Let's see when this was. Hello, 2021. That happened. Wow, it hasn't been back since 2021. That's a long time, but I have something that is in the show today that hasn't been here since 2020, the Create 2020, the very first virtual one. That's really exciting. Can't wait to show it to you. Be right back. Nathan, that's directing the show today, he's acting like my little brother. He's so funny. Okay, these are our favorite tea embellishments, and also back in stock. Really, really fun. So lovely. So everything you might have the china cabinet. Paper crafting kit, but we went back and gilded the lily with some of those embellishments and added brand new ones to this set. So you see how, if you're an AG member, you know that this is one of the collectible pins. Yeah, so beautiful. Okay, teacups in blue, beautiful hand-painted ones. We have silver foil and silver trays. We have gold foil and gold trays and plates, and all the beautiful things like the little biscuit tin and the things that you would use if you were having a proper tea. I like this. So there are 120, yeah. 120 stickers in here, so that's how they come in the little folio. And so from large to small, every single thing is very different on the inside. And when we say back in stock, that means that we planned to bring this back probably a year ago. And that's been how long it takes to really come back. So if you're watching today and you're like, okay, what would be really great to bring back between now and, let's say, I think you could probably affect it by maybe March of next year. Is there something that you want to see from, we think we know, but I think you know best. Like if you're out of something, you used it all up. That's what happened with the favorite tea embellishments. Everybody bought them, everybody used them, and then of course we were completely sold out. So a lot of things, right, with this. All right, beautiful. I like the printed napkins. I like the 4-color old world teapot and cup. And there's that biscuit barrel. Love it, even hand colored. So that's what we did. We took the antique engravings and then hand colored them so that you could have matching color to the perfect palette. And so every single design is thoughtfully curated for your card making. So lots of tea and sympathy. Okay, Valerie says crowns and laurel wreaths. Okay, that's good. Love the napkins. All right, everybody said they hoarded these. Does this mean you don't have them? You already have them? Okay, Canton Bleu. Hi, Bernadette. How you doing? Okay, so perfect. All right, Debbie says the first tropical papers, Palmer, right? Fern dyes. Okay, I love this. Thank you for the help. All right, the embossed crowns. Oh, I think we might still have some of those crown dies in the warehouse. We'll have to add that maybe to our, I think we've got some interesting things going in the mystery box, kind of like that. Okay, so I know everybody was really excited. Oh yeah, Easter rub-ons, got it. Okay, thank you for all that. We'll be right back with that thing that I promised from 2020, so don't go away. That's so fun. Hey, Singing Sue Earhart, how you doing? That's nice to see you in the chat. Okay, love this. All right, so everybody's still doing what they want to see come back. I'm glad. I love it. Okay, crowns. big crowns. What did we use them for? Birth announcements and things? Okay, all right. So once upon a time, we had a Create event that was the first virtual one ever. And I remember being at home, right? Everyone was home. And I was looking through all the incredible books that I have at home. And I had one from Lauderay. And Lauderay is a beautiful Parisian bakery, and they're all over the world now, and they make macaroons, and they have tea service, and they have this incredible palette. Well, they had made a pop-up book, and that inspired this. And so we at Create made an entire book, an album in the round that popped up. The floor dropped down. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This is what we made. And watch this. Okay. So this is the vignette, and so all of these amazing rooms got created out of paper, and I can still hear Melissa from the Annabelles talking about this and how much she loved this, and I love this, and so we brought it back. We brought back the die set, and we brought back the embellishment set. So I'll show you the die set first. Okay, so this is a die that does something. So you're taking, this is upside down, but let me just show it to you. Okay, so this is the die that creates one side of the room, and this is the way we create the floor that folds up. So it's like a diorama. This is the valance that folds in so that you can actually hang the chandelier from in the room. And so we have a chandelier die, we have furniture dies, we have wainscoting dies, and we have picture frames for the wall. And isn't that fun? So from here, you are creating this kind of room. So imagine using your china cabinet plates and your tea stickers to, we're doing all things home here. And so all the instruction is at your fingertips. And so when we're making something, I'm just kind of show you a little bit about this. This is the vignette. This is not centered. All right, let me just show you these first. Okay, so the vignette card papers and embellishments. This is 324 pieces. We've got ladies for the drawing room. We have beautiful curtains. We have all these walls, okay? And I'll show you a little bit more of that in a second, but these are the walls. And they are designed like a beautiful maisonette, right? Or a ballroom, or, so this is designed to be the floor. This is the wainscoting. These are the walls. And if you've joined us for our Create event, our craft room looks like this. It's a virtual ballroom, and we have a rug, an Aubusson rug on the floor of the craft room, and we have beautiful tables decorated with tablecloths and little flower arrangements, and it's all teeny tiny, but it does look like this. So you get to make that with this. Okay, so what you're going to do with the die is that you're going to cut and emboss see how I'm going to crop this? So the header, the design has been designed so that you have this in the bottom. I want to make sure we want to line this up on the floor. Okay, like that, all right? So you're cropping your wall, right? And you want to do this, so they're double-sided, so you want to do the same cut 2 times to create that card that opens and folds. And so here, I'll just walk you through it. Like, this is what it looks like once it's cut, all right? And we actually trim all this off, and this is in the instructions, so that we can take the other pieces and connect them, all right there in the center. So this is coming apart. So it connects in the middle. And there's all those wainscoting panels, right? So a beautiful paneled room. This is the little part that's going to connect at the bottom. This goes like that and folds up and closed. Okay, so fun. This is like making a dollhouse. Now this folds down, and I'm not going to stick it down, but it folds down and pops out like that. Okay, so you have a way of actually hanging the chandelier. So when you were thinking about making something like this, you can see how beautiful it is when you add the valances and the curtains. Everything's been designed for the rooms like a decorator would, and you get to be the decorator, the paper decorator. There we go, there's the chandelier. It even has little shades. You can have fancy chairs, and you can have armoires. Lots and lots of strong glue required for this because it's so thick once it's made. If you're just making one card, right, like that, it's pretty thick. But if you're doing like we did at Create, where we made the card in the round, you really have to do some serious adhesive work. So we popped out the little lady so she could stand against the wall. Of course, she's gonna play the harp for us. And there we go, look at that, gorgeous. It's a console table, candlesticks, chandeliers, curtains. Ha! It's like being at my house. Okay, let me show you the things. Yeah, my house, it's a lot. But it's like this, what would you expect if I invited you over? Erica, I'm inviting you over. We can have champagne in the dining room, and we might have to dress in one of these little costumes for fun. But each one of the walls, right, works so beautifully with, here's the little ladies, right, the die cuts. These are the curtains, and they are already, they're ready to fold, and they have, see how they match? This is really fun. So all these scenes and rooms that we love to create and have loved to create with our dies, this is the first and only set that we've done where it's all painted and paper. So lots of ways to use this, lots of fun. There we go. Okay, from there, all right, what do we have next? Oh, I have a brand new die set, and I think many of you have been waiting for this. So, gosh, don't go away. We've got butterflies and dragonflies. This is fun. Okay, are the staircase dies coming back? They are. They're on reorder. Do not worry. I'm not sure when they'll be here, but you'll definitely be the first to know. So you know, I love to talk about my friend Socorro because she has such a beautiful soul. And she says to me one day, she's like, Anna, dragonflies have the most meaning. And, you know, of course, butterflies do too, but the dragonflies are the most important. And she's like, I really wish you'd do them. Okay, well, what do? She's my friend, I make her something. Ah, look at this. But dragonflies, beautiful dragonflies in the shadow layer dies, beautiful butterflies, all new, right? We've done lots of butterfly dies in the past, but we've never had these big, beautiful dragonflies. And what you're looking at is the iridescent cardstock that I'm going to show you after I show you all these beautiful little dies and what you can do with it. So we're talking about gossamer, gorgeous color, and you know, it's a little flashy, this iridescent stuff. We have some lovely examples of what you can make. And then here we go. Let's cut it. Oh, I knew it was going to look funny on the overhead camera. It's not yellow, it's silver. Let me just show you. Let's see what happens. Yeah. It's like, at first glance, it's silver, and then all the color in the studio is changing it. So it's like a rainbow. Oh, and there was the most beautiful rainbow last night. My goodness. We had a torrential downpour, and then we had the rainbow. Beautiful. Okay, each one of these, right, you see all these, we designed the dies so that the cuts were big enough so that you could inlay the wings and that you could, I think, I would cut the dragonfly out of, like, I don't know, green cardstock, and then use all the inlay pieces, right? All of these little pieces to go back into the wings so that it looks like they are, you know, like a beautiful butterfly wing. All right, so this has been, wow, we got lots of stuff going on with the purple. Oh, you don't see it. Okay, matte foil here, watch this. Oh yeah, you don't see it at all. Okay, you don't see what I see. I'm having a lot of reflectivity here. Okay, butterflies, dragonflies, what's your favorite? Everybody tell us, and we're just gonna swarm them on this one card. Love that. And then look at that. All right, vellum, gossamer, gorgeous butterfly. Again, that iridescent cardstock is really making the difference. Look at this one. This one, little butterfly is lighting on that gorgeous rose from the china cabinet. Okay, so pretty. All right, perfect embellishments, lots of shine, lots of shimmer. Okay, all right, are we half and half butterfly, dragonfly? Oh, I think we're butterflies. Wow, bumblebees, Gloria. That wasn't an option. Oh, that was so funny. I love them both. Okay, dragonflies. Oh, okay, love this. So as you're looking at, oh wow, that's the woodland scene dies. We haven't seen those in quite a while with the little forest. And look at that, how pretty. The tunnel. Right, this is, I want you to see how when you've got, maybe you have this tonal card making kit, you get a new die set, you can go back and use all of the things, right? All the things that you love to use them on, maybe you use them on our new In the Garden card kit. Maybe you use them with the Trellis album dies. So you see how fun they, that they change, they transform the project. So pretty. Okay, butterfly, dragonfly, love it. Love everything about that. And one of the birthday wishes, right? This is what you want to send, right? I think my niece would love this so much. Okay, perfect for tunnel cards. Yes, good with the Woodland Fairy. What else? What else do you have? You want to like look in your craft room. Maybe you have the, what is this, the Rococo frames? I'm not sure anymore. Wow, we've done so many die sets. You see how this is going to, this is like the little black dress. It's going to go with every single thing in your craft room, and it's going to look great doing it. Okay, Socorro, I hope you love these. If you're watching, I want to see you in the chat. And if not, you'll be watching it on replay. Oh, look, everybody's picking other things, like, so the fairy and the unicorn. Oh, that's what, when I asked what else do you have that would be great with this. Exactly, that unicorn with that beautiful mane. Oh, the little dragonfly, butterfly with those, the fairy dies were amazing. Look at that, look how gorgeous with the champagne. That's got glitter. All right, let's dissect this. I like this. All right. Glitter base, vellum shadow, well, shadow, vellum, iridescent. That's magical. That looks like something we want to make like a flower crown or something out of that color combination and all those beautiful papers. So lots and lots of fun when you're looking at these. Maybe you're thinking this would make a great addition to all the gift tags that you love to make. Maybe you want to swap with them. You know, metamorphosis and the whole of the butterfly and that kind of thing. I'm all about it. Okay. Transformation. Okay, the iridescent foil is great for kids' cards, Sherry says. All right, well, I'll be right back with that iridescent foil for you to look at up close and personal. Okay, so this is this format, and anytime you hear the word luxury, you should know that we've cut the paper down. And so what that means is you're getting 12 sheets of 6x8 and 12 sheets of 8x12 in our luxury foil cardstock format. Now this was not on auto ship, this was brand new for right here, right now. 6x8 fits our Empress plates. Wow, that's quite a rainbow. The 8x12 fits our large plates, and I feel like this is so, gosh, this is fun. All right, and every one of these, so it's like getting a little bit of, you know, having 12 sheets is gracious plenty, especially on something like this. I keep hearing my mother's voice in my head. She would say, use it with confidence, but use it sparingly, right? And that's how I feel about this particular cardstock. It is beautiful. It is really beautiful, and it photographed so perfectly when I was working on some of our collateral, our asset photos. It was like, oh, but look in here, look at the mirror, right? We started this year with the beautiful mirror cardstock and the mirror easel die. I love it with the iridescent, and look at that. Okay, now this is where we're getting pretty exciting. So a 3D die, right? The one that engraves and embosses, right? This was from one of our Create sets. Look at what happens. It's like almost like fish scales, right? So the iridescence, when you get a lot of detail, is going to really make your projects shine. So love that. Look at that. Okay, I'm glad you're loving it. All right, there it is, sparingly. Confident and sparingly. Confidence and sparing. Okay, very, very exciting. All right, so I have some stuff to give away. What's that? Okay, right, what's this? Oh, okay, all right. I have some stuff to give away, but before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about the fact that we just launched the Christmas present card making kit class and finishing school for our AG members. And if you didn't get my email, log in and check it out, because we do this amazing stuff in our first. I'll show you. Okay, what's that? Let's see. What are we looking at? We're looking at membership or something. Okay, $99 a year or $12.50 a month now, which is a whole new way of doing it, which is exciting. We have members only live streams every month, which are private, which one's coming up on the 25th of August. And Finishing School has over 700 videos of how to work with all the products that you bought. So amazing. And so when you're looking at them, there are at least 3 projects in every single class, and there's that new Christmas presents class. And here's what we made. So what I thought was fun about it was that we take the card kit and we learn how to work with new materials like vellum, and we need to learn how to make compositions, and then we learn how to make presents out of the cards. That's project 1. Project 2, we're making an ornament for the tree that's actually a gift. And project 3 is an advent card which has 12 pockets, and it is pretty darn exciting. So if you are an AG member, definitely check that out. It'll get you jump started for your Christmas crafting, and it'll give you some ideas of ways to use all the things that you already have. Okay, so there's that. All right, I have a giveaway for my 4 things, all those new things. So you have to answer this in the chat. So the title of this, our brand new card kit, is reminiscent of what? And that was at the beginning of our show today. I have 4 winners because we have 4 brand new things. So the right answer, there we go. All right, so 20, 21, 22, and 23 in our chat, our team's in the chat. Everybody's singing the hymns. Very good, everybody. Can you see? Aaron remembered your dad singing. I love that. Okay, all right. So if you haven't seen it already, we are having a Christmas in July sale right now. It ends tomorrow on the 31st of July. Our Christmas anthology paper crafting kit was the #1 thing in the sale. That's really important. So that ends tomorrow at midnight. We have gosh, we have shows, AGTV shows coming up in August. We have it on the 13th. We have members only on the 25th, and then we have AGTV on the 27th. Really exciting stuff. When you see me again, we will be on the 11th and 12th of August. We'll be launching on Hobby Maker TV in the UK, right here from Atlanta. They are coming to us, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but I think if we can figure it out, you'll be able to, which is really exciting. I got a thumbs up for that. So Hobby Maker TV, which is the UK crafting channel. The host Andy is coming here, be live here in the studio with me, and that is I'll put it's on our website down at the bottom for events, and there's a calendar. So it's 11th and 12th over 2 days, which is exciting. And so then we are after that we have HSN on August 18th and 19th. On the 18th is at 12 and 7, and on the 19th we're on at 1 p.m. over those 2 days. So lots to look forward to for the month of August. I hope you'll join us for every single bit of it, but if you can't, I'm sure we'll have it recorded for you to go back to. And thank you very much for all the birthday wishes and all the fun things that happened today. See, Dad's still singing in church. I love that. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.